Hey guys, Jamie from Upload here, and today we are talking about this little fella. Now this is the Nintendo Switch. This is my Nintendo Switch, which is why you can probably see a bunch of smudgy marks on it. Earlier this year, Nintendo released a cardboard-like headset called the Labo VR kit. It's kind of a fun, quirky little VR device. It works a little like a Gear VR. It's not great quality VR. If you ever use the first original Oculus Rift development kit, it's a lot like that. Now, we haven't given these games our full-blown reviews because a lot of the time they're just small add-ons. But we thought now would be a good time to round up all of the games that support Switch VR so far and give you quick reviews of each. Spoiler alert though, they're not the best. Before we start, we should just point out that Switch doesn't actually let you record gameplay when you're using the VR headset, so we had to take it out of the headset to record this footage you're seeing right now. Let's start with Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Now, this is actually something of a delight. This is a really fun little adventure game starring everyone's non-favourite Mario character. You complete pretty easy objectives, walking around 3D diorama style levels. It's a little like Astrobot. In VR, you can play about 4 levels, so there's not much of it, but what's there is actually quite a lot of fun. It's very cute, very simple, and one of my favourite things you can play on Switch VR at the moment. Next up is Super Mario Odyssey. Now this is of course one of the best additions in one of the most legendary gaming franchises of all time. Unfortunately, the VR support leaves a lot to be desired. You get 4 360-degree levels to run around, completing objectives. They're kind of fun. Having Mario up close to you is cool to see, but the game's done really quickly, and if Mario gets too far away from the screen, he's just a blurry mess, and it's just a bit of a headache. Okay, so technically Super Smash Bros. Brings the world of Metal Gear Solid, Mario, Zelda, Duck Hunt, and a bunch more to VR, which is really exciting, right? Well, unfortunately not. You can only play one-player battles against the AI with this, and it's frankly quite pointless. The screen is so far away that everything is just a weird little blur. There is a cool spectator mode, but it's just the spectator mode, and it's not that much fun. This is, really a wasted opportunity, I think. Finally, let's talk about probably the best game on the Switch itself, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, this is a massive, sprawling open-world RPG with tons to see and do, and you can do all of it in VR. Impressive, right? Well, unfortunately not. It's not really VR support. You don't have head tracking in the game. All moving your head does is push the camera around as if it never got detached from Link, which is really weird and disorientating in VR. Again, with the Switch's 720p screen, it's very blurry, it's not, nice to look at often, and it's just not a nice way to play one of the best games on the Switch. So that's Switch VR, a couple of really interesting experiments and some that aren't quite up to Nintendo's usual standards. For more on Switch VR and everything else virtual reality related, keep watching Upload.